Hey, what's up? Big Earl Northtownsound. How is it going? Long form effect video. I haven't done one of these in a long time, but that's because I really haven't had any effects that require a long form video. Until this, I just got in, starting to carry these Aural Dream pedals. Kind of dig these guys' Moxie. They have some really cool sounds on a conventional size pedal, which is something that, some people aren't into the micro thing, so I'm in on it. This from their new digital series. I got this pedal in. I decided, I got to test drive this stuff. I care about what I sell, so I have to make sure I can figure out what it's good for, what it works with. Is it like a single coil? Is it a humbucker sort of effect? Better with tube amps, solid state amps, blah, blah, blah. Normally that learning curve's 10 minutes, maybe. You got like a distortion or an overdrive between, oh, okay, it's bright, whatever, right? This thing, I'm not kidding, my initial play was 45 minutes. I dig what this thing does. This is basically, it's a multi-effect pedal focusing on modulation. The thing is this has less to do with, let's say, a boss sort of scene. It actually goes into sort of EHX or EQD territory. There's some insanity going on in this pedal, which me, as old man punk noise monkey, totally digs. Quickly, we're going to look at the can they make that typeface any smaller? That's all I got to say. You've got a flanger, you've got a chorus, you've got a vibrato, you got a tremolo, lo, 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 lo. You have doubling, which is really interesting when it comes in. You've got phase, which is not really a phase. I'll get into that. You have a ring modulator, and you've got a really good ring modulator on this. In fact, this thing as a ring modulator alone is worth the price, okay? And then you have pitch shift, which is like total, it's getting towards Rainbow Machine situations. I'm not kidding. This thing is a lot of fun. Couple of caveats right off the bat before I start playing this. This is not a switch, it's a potentiometer, okay? So this is not really an effect that's designed for, I'm going to have chorus going, I'm going to have my chorus on during the verse and then I'm going to hit the flange for the solo. This is not one of those pedals. This is more like a tool for sonic exploration. It doesn't come with an effects manual. Like, there's no instruction manual on how to use this thing, which I'm fine with because, we're guitar players. We don't read instruction manuals. If you need a manual to figure out a pedal, like, go buy a synth. One of the problems, though, with not having instructions is there are 4 knobs on this thing that kind of change what they do depending on what the preset is. The other thing doesn't bug me, bound to bug a bunch of you. The switch is really loud on this thing. There's a significant pop when you click it in. Aural Dream is going to fix that on the next run. The cool thing about this thing is you can get some pretty damn good conventional sounds on it. So I'm just going to go a little bit in depth on a couple of things here. I swapped over to the No Talent. I've been doing demos all day, playing Mick, and I need something with a skinnier neck, a little lighter, and hummies. So I've got to have a hum happening, so this is the bypass. So we're going to start off with the flange. First of all, the switch, what I was talking about, the loud pop. That's pretty loud pop to me. Anyways, flange. Kind of reminds me of the 80s DODs. It's got a lot of that sort of this, One thing that's kind of interesting, if you roll the rate all the way off, you do hit filter matrix mode on this thing. I love running the filter matrix mode. The sweep never seems to come around when it's all the way off. So the chorus, let's try around here. Just a nice chorus. It can get into that really sort of wiggly, almost clone theory situation. Next up comes the vibrato. Now the vibrato is a little interesting. It's a little subtle. Kind of reminds me of a VB2 when it's not turned all the way up. It's got that real sort of, it's got that wiggle without really getting into magnetone sort of territory to it. And it's got that kind of, I always call it the Ren and Stimpy kind of. That kind of weird cartoony vibrato on fast mode, which is a lot of fun. The Tremolo lo 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 lo. Now, this is where the controls start changing up, and it blows me away every time. I can't figure this out, and I don't mind. This becomes a volume makeup. Nice, rich tremolo. It's got a pretty nice waveform to it. It doesn't go super extreme. It's probably, out of all of the basic effects on here, the most normal. Big air quotes on that. Then comes doubling. Now, what this reminds me of is the chorus setting, or the vibrato setting, sorry, on the clone theory. So it's like a wider vibrato. which almost goes univibey. It's got that nice, rich, fat sounding vibrato to it, which again goes into the Ren and Stimpy mode. Which I just love. I find it funny. The phase. Now, the phase is hilarious to me. I'm a huge fan of phasers. This is a cross between a phase and a tremolo. This is a pretty unique sound, and I'm really digging this. Not quite a phase. It's definitely got too much of a pulse in there. I love that sound. And you can tell it kind of turns into a dotted repeat on certain settings. Like if you go like this. Triplet, that's the word. I could be there for hours. Like seriously, I just love the sound of that. The ring modulator. This becomes your carrier frequency control. Your strength and then your reaction sort of deal. A lot of people are scared by ring mods. They're fun. Really, again, I could be here for hours. It's a great ring mod. Like I say, it's worth the price of admission alone on this thing, which is sweet. And then pitch shift. And this is where the EQD sort of thing comes in, because it's like, what the heck is this? seriously, I'm just laughing. I love this. And you bring up the speed and it just goes nuts. I mean, I like this. I like this thing a lot. And just to give you an idea, I'm just going to leave the controls there and let's just run like, I don't know, let's run a G chords, shall we? Yeah. The big truth to this thing is, it's crazy. I I like this. I'm deathly serious here. I'm not just shilling here. This thing is so much fun. It's unbelievable. This sonic sounds that I hunt for, it creates sounds that I didn't know existed. The marketing on it is going to be for conventional guitar player wanting like a chorus and a phase and blah blah blah. The reality is, really, shoegazers, noise monkeys, the pedal pushers, people like me, this thing is brilliant, brilliant, and econo. And very usable. And I have found, just in that demo, every time that I kind of halted there is because I was smiling and laughing. I could have gone on for hours. And like I said, the ring modulator on this is brilliant. It is just plain brilliant. And frankly, for the cost of this thing, good luck finding a ring modulator that powerful, right? Worth it for it alone. So I really like this. The Aural Dream Truth Modulation. This and a heck of a lot more are available at northtownsound. Zoom in on the pic that I did not put upright. There we go. northtownsound.com. Big Earl from the aforementioned. Later.